Have you ever wondered why some of the highest ranked videos on YouTube look low effort, yet they dominate the platform? A lot of new creators assume that YouTube determines quality based on fancy production, expensive cameras, and insane editing. But that's just not true. The truth is, YouTube doesn't decide what's quality. Your audience does. But how does YouTube measure this? Well, it all comes down to psychology, engagement, and a behind the scenes metric called VPM. Today, I'll break down exactly how YouTube measures video quality, why audience perception matters more than production value, and how you can leverage VPM to create videos that actually get recommended. Let's make it happen. VPM stands for value per minute. It's a behind the scenes metric YouTube uses to measure how much real value a viewer gets per minute of watch time. Most creators focus on absolute metrics like CTR, AVD, and total watch time, assuming that longer videos automatically perform better, but that's not always true. YouTube's real goal is to understand why we watch. And while the answer may seem simple, we want quality videos that provide value. Quantifying quality isn't so straightforward. So let's start with what we do know. Imagine two 10-minute videos. One keeps people engaged with clear storytelling, actionable insights, and strong pacing. The other drags on with a long intro, unnecessary tangents, and slow delivery. The first video has a higher VPM. Every minute is packed with value. The second, viewers drop off early, signaling to YouTube that the video isn't high value. So now we have our first basic marker of quality, retention. But YouTube doesn't just track retention, it goes deeper. It measures how people feel about your content using AI and surveys. And that's where things get really interesting. We live in a world where almost everything we do happens in the digital space. And behind the scenes, this world is constantly being curated just for us, shaped by massive amounts of data tracking our every move. What we watch, what we buy, where we shop, even how many calories we burn. I mean, my Apple Watch won't stop telling me I need to stand up. But here's the problem. This data tells us what we do, but not how we feel. Algorithms can make educated guesses based on patterns, but the only way to truly know how someone feels about something is to ask them, or hook them up to expensive brain scanning equipment. Science. That's exactly what the team at YouTube does. By asking millions of people how they feel about content and conducting cutting-edge research into human psychology, they've built an entire system around not just measuring what we watch, but how we feel about what we watch. Every day, YouTube actively surveys viewers to determine if a video is truly quality. You've probably seen these surveys pop up after watching certain videos, asking you questions like, did you find this video informative? Is this video a good recommendation for you? Why is it a very good recommendation? Here's the key. This feedback directly influences how often a video gets recommended. If people consistently rate a video as valuable, informative, or engaging, YouTube will push it to more users. If they find it misleading, unhelpful, or boring, that video won't be prioritized, even if it initially has a lot of views. This isn't just speculation. YouTube's Why We Watch 2.0 research study shows that 89% of viewers associate high quality content with emotional impact, and 93% believe it should be meaningful. That confirms YouTube isn't just looking at engagement. They're actively measuring how satisfied and emotionally connected viewers feel after watching a video. So in a way, YouTube is less like a traditional algorithm and more like a giant focus group, constantly fine-tuning recommendations based on viewer sentiment. So now that we know that YouTube doesn't just track what we watch, but how we feel about it, the next big question is, what can we do to give our videos that high quality feel? As I like to call it, the drizzle. YouTube covers this in their report, Why We Watch 2.0, and the answer is surprisingly simple. Viewers consistently define high quality content using 4 key markers. And if your videos meet these criteria, they don't just get watched. They are remembered, shared, and leave a lasting impact on your audience. These are the 4 pillars of quality content. First, videos should be meaningful. At its core, a high quality video serves a purpose. Whether it's teaching something new, providing entertainment, or offering an emotional escape, it needs to leave viewers feeling like their time was well spent. If a video lacks meaning, it's easily forgotten. But if it delivers true value, it creates a connection. And that's what keeps people coming back for more. Next, it should be engaging. A high quality video isn't just informative, it keeps viewers locked in. This isn't just about fast cuts or flashy edits. It's about pacing, structure, and storytelling. A compelling video pulls viewers in from the start and keeps them emotionally and mentally invested throughout the video. Viewers also noted videos need to be emotionally resonant. The most memorable videos evoke an emotional response. Whether it's laughter, inspiration, nostalgia, or even shock, emotional connection keeps content in the viewer's mind long after they clicked away. And that's key, because when a video is emotionally powerful, people talk about it, share it, and engage with it more. Before we talk about the last pillar and how you can apply this information to your content strategy, if you're finding value in the video, do me a favor. Like the video and share it with a friend who might find it helpful, because it lets YouTube know the video is providing good value per minute. That's my survey. Please take it and let me know how it's going. Check that good box there, look. Yeah, good video box. Paying attention, right? Good value per minute. The next key pillar is relevance. A video is perceived as high quality when it feels tailored to the viewer's life, interests, or experiences. And this is where audience differences come into play. YouTube's research shows that older viewers, 35 and up, prioritize trustworthiness and compelling storytelling, whereas younger viewers, 18 to 34, prioritize creativity and personal relevance. That's why two people can watch the same video and have completely different perceptions about its quality. Which is why understanding your audience is key to your success. If you want to nerd out on this info and read the full report, check out the link in the description below. It's packed with way more information than I can cover in just one video. As a data analyst, I can tell you, analyzing the data is one thing, but now it's time to put what we learned into action. One of my biggest mistakes when I first started YouTube is that I spent too much time learning about the platform and not enough time creating. Sure, being prepared helped, but there's no substitute for being on camera and putting in the reps. Here are 4 practical strategies you can start using today. 71% of viewers say they expect clear audio and visuals. This doesn't mean you need expensive gear, but try to avoid muffled audio and grainy footage. YouTube is uber competitive, and social proof can make or break a channel. Even if you're just starting out, having clean audio and visuals will help attract and keep new viewers. You won't lose viewers for having average production, but you will lose them for having terrible audio and blurry visuals. Luckily, most smartphones can record in HD or 4K and have decent built-in microphones. Personally, I started my channel with my iPhone 14 and a $20 lapel mic from Amazon. Amazon Essentials was working at the time. If you want to see a list of my gear, check out the links in the description below. According to YouTube's research, 63% of viewers say they follow creators who feel authentically themselves. It makes perfect sense. You can't fake a real connection. Let your personality shine through. Don't be afraid to share your quirks and the mistakes you've made along the way. People respond positively to honesty. And for anybody that questions why my videos are so polished, that's who I am. I have to do the best that I can all the time. I have to have the best things, best equipment, best camera, best lighting, best chair, best threads, leather jacket and stuff. That's how I just roll, right? I like to be sharp, I like to be clean, but that's my personality all around. I like to be polished. So don't feel like being fake. I keeping it real, even though I polish up. The drizzle always activated. Your videos should have the following. Grab attention in the first 10 seconds by posing a question, dropping an intriguing fact, or setting up a problem you plan to solve with your video. If you tease something at the start, be sure to deliver. There's nothing worse than unkept promises. Remember, viewers are busy, have their own needs, and want to know their time was well spent. Avoid rambling, long lulls, or going on tangents. Keep it moving, even if it's a subtle shift in your tone or visuals. Remember, engagement isn't just about retention. It's about how invested viewers feel, and that ties back into emotional resonance and relevance. For example, sometimes people may look at a video with a lot of cuts and believe that it's 100% scripted, and the reason that there are a lot of cuts is because it's scripted. That's not necessarily true, because sometimes the reason for things like jump cuts and edits and quick movements is to help increase the retention rate and to help cut out some of that fluff and unnecessary or even sometimes breaths. That's why it's important to have really good pacing in your video. A lot of creators don't realize YouTube actively asks viewers for feedback on videos. If your audience finds your content truly helpful, entertaining, and meaningful, they'll give it a thumbs up in those surveys too. So ask your viewers if they've enjoyed the content or what they've learned. Invite them to share with friends who might benefit and engage with them in the comments. This all boosts your quality signal in the algorithm's eyes. Don't be afraid to share your journey, wins, and losses alike. Sharing your struggles and challenges can be incredibly engaging because it shows you're human and still learning. Realness fosters trust, which leads to loyal viewership. I have to admit, this is something that I struggle with a little bit on this channel, because this channel isn't really dedicated to me talking about myself and my struggles, but more of me sharing the information and knowledge that I've gained through research and making sure you guys have all of the tools and knowledge and information you need to grow your channels. So always remember, this is taking into consideration your audience and the needs of your audience. For this specific case, it's an educational channel, so while I might have a few examples, I'm not going to bog down my videos with a lot of personal stories and anecdotes. At the end of the day, YouTube just doesn't reward watch time. It rewards high quality, high value videos. It's like Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels spoke about high value men. YouTube is all about high value videos. That's why even simple low budget videos can outperform flashy productions. True substance resonates more than expensive gear. So don't just chase the algorithm with random tactics. Develop a strategy that delivers genuine value every single minute. Remember, if your content is meaningful, engaging, relevant, and sparks emotion, your viewers will keep coming back for more, and the algorithm will naturally take care of the rest. Gratitude is the attitude, and today I want to shout out my man Terry Nurse over there in Canada, doing big things. Former alma mater, Alexander Secondary to the world. We left Barbados and we gone to big places doing big things. My man over in Canada running Island Heat Foods and working with Island Heat pepper sauce. Good spicy stuff. We from the Caribbean, so we like it spicy, right? You could check out www.islandheatfoods.com or check him out on Instagram at Island Heat Foods. Lots of good products there. Good spicy sweet flavor hot sauce. Not like the hot sauce you get in America. Sauce in America is be hot, but hot sauce from the Caribbean just have a nice flavor to it, right? And I know that he got some good flavors over there. So if you're interested in some pepper sauce, be sure to check out www.islandheatfoods.com and see if you could find some spice for your life. Right? Big shout out Terry, you done know you're large off. Maximum respect, yeah?
Now look at this.